In this video, we're going to be talking about the honest plan of how to get down to 15, 12, 10% and beyond body fat. So pay attention. This whiteboard is double-sided. I have all the sauce. Don't listen to all these people out here. Oh, you can do it quick. You can do it fast. You can inject this, inject that, swallow this. Negative. If you want to do this the honest way, the real way, the correct way, this is it. This is it. I will show you the path. I will show you the path to greatness. But you have to pay attention. Grab a notebook. Grab a pen. Okay. Timeline. Number 1. First, determine your current body fat percentage. DEXA scan, in-body, calipers, use your eyes. I think the DEXA scan is possibly the most accurate. The in-body's okay, but the DEXA is far superior. You're going to need this because 0.5 to 1%, right? Because we're talking about timeline. The timeline it takes to develop an amazing physique and actually go from 20% body fat to lean and mean and beyond. 0.5 to 1% body fat per week of your body weight. Sorry, I said that wrong. 0.5 to 1% of your body weight per week. So if you are 210, if you're 210 pound guy, 1 to 2 pounds per week, 210 times 0.20, because that's your current body fat percentage. We just checked, right? You went to the store, whatever, you got your DEXA, your in-body done, your 20% body fat. 210 times 0.20 body fat. You have 42 pounds of fat. You're not going to lose, you don't want to lose all that. You'll die. You know, you'll likely lose a lot of lean body mass. That's a lot of fat. You can't possibly lose all of it. That's all your body fat. So you take 210 minus 42. That gets you your lean body mass. Then you take your lean body mass, right? Because you want to preserve as much of that lean body mass as you're cutting down so that you look good. You're not going to look good if you run your calories too low, you restrict, you tank everything. I want to get there fast. No. No. Take your time. Patience. Do it right so you look good. Lean body mass, so 168 divided by 0.90. 0.90 is from, as we know, 100 minus 10 is 90. Move the decimal. Boom. 0.90. Lean body mass divided by 0.90 is 186.6 pounds. So your target body weight, if you are a 210-pound man at 20% body fat and you want to get down to 10% and keep all of your lean body mass and look amazing, right? 186, gentlemen. 186. That means you must lose 23 to 24 pounds, right? 1 to 2 pounds per week gives you 16 to 24 weeks total. This is the long game. Fitness is the game of retention, not acquisition. Well, I haven't acquired my six-pack yet. What do you mean retention? Once you acquire it, it's about retaining it. If you see someone who's extremely lean, he's very good at retaining it. You only have to cut once. But you got to do it right if you want to look good. I hope that made sense. We went through a lot. Timeline. 16 to 24 weeks. Don't go faster than 1 to 2 pounds per week. You will mess yourself up. If you are 210, 1 to 2 pounds, you might be 240. You might be able to get away with a little more, depending on the math. So guys, do this calculation for yourself. First thing, DEXA scanner in body. Find your current body fat percentage. Identify the target, right? We started at 20%, boom. We want to go down to 10%, boom. We subtract 210 minus 42, which is all the fat on our body that we could lose. We don't want to lose all of it, right? Because that would put us at 0%. We want to get to 10, so we take our lean body mass divided by 0.90, and that gives us 186. That's our target goal body weight. So we must lose 1 to 2 pounds per week, 16 to 24 weeks, 4 to 6 months. Done. Calories, calorie banking, AM. If you go to the gym in the morning, which I assume most of you probably do, if you're following me, you're a hitter. Because you don't have time in the afternoon, bro. You don't have time at night. You got kids. You got the wife. You got responsibilities, soccer game. You're busy. Go in the morning. If you're going in the morning because you're a G and you follow me, pre-training, aka breakfast. Now, this isn't your big breakfast. This isn't your technical breakfast, but you're breaking your fast when you're eating before going to the gym. You must connect your mind to your muscle. You must have energy in the gym to lift the weights, to be pumped, to be feeling full, veins. If you don't feel that way in the gym, you're not going to put on muscle. Your body needs glycogen, it needs glucose, your brain to focus and connect. Connect the mind. I must connect the mind to the muscle. Gentlemen, when I wanted to be in fantastic shape, I couldn't sleep. All I wanted to do was get into fantastic shape. I couldn't sleep. Why are you sleeping? Pre-training, intra. What does that look like? If you are going to the gym in the morning, 2 to 3 dates, maybe some honey, right? In 2 dates, you have 30 grams of carbs. We can talk about quantity in another video. But 2 to 3 grams, 2 to 3 carb, 2 to 3 dates and some honey is enough. Maybe you want to do 4 or 5. Someone like me will do 4 to 5 dates. And then I'll bring dates to the gym or honey because it's quick, simple carbs. That's what intra means, during. And I'll eat more dates in the gym. But I'm cutting. I don't want to eat carbs. Well, then have fun having a mediocre, piss-poor physique. Your muscles are built with glycogen and glucose. You need carbohydrates to lift the weight. Don't you want to lift the weight? Lift the weight. Lift the weight. Post-training. You come back from the gym, boom. Now you have your big breakfast. Eggs, dairy, carbs, simple and complex. Fuel the machine. Stay within your calories and macros, right? You got to plan the rest of the day. But then everything else. So if your calories are 2,400, this is where you get the rest. So if you do, let's say you do 200 to 300 calories up here before the gym, another, 800 calories for your big breakfast. The rest is all going to be from snacks, lunch, dinner, dessert throughout the course of the day, night. You decide. But isn't there a structure? No. The only thing you need to follow is this. Pre-training, potentially intra, if you're lifting heavy and you're metabolically healthy, and or you're going for a long run or training session, you need carbs during that session, even if you're cutting. Then post-training, then everything else, snacks, lunch, dinner, desserts. Do it how you see fit. I recommend 3 meals a day in addition to my pre-training and intra. Am I making sense? I want you all to develop this. You all can develop an amazing physique, but you have to pay attention and you have to listen to what I'm about to say here on the back of this whiteboard. So, as we know, nutrition is king. I'm on my farm. I'm eating in congruence with nature. I'm looking out at my beef, my cows. I'm eating at the same latitude of which I live. Do you know how important that is? I live at a certain latitude. I'm not going to say where I am, because some of you motherfuckers will show up. I live at a certain latitude in America. I'm also eating at that latitude, meaning I'm eating the food that comes from the same vicinity of which I live. Do you know how important that is? Do you have any idea? We're talking about an evolutionary diet, a diet that humans have eaten for thousands of years. Humans have always eaten in their proximity of which they live. And there are only 3 categories. The protein anchors: beef, dairy, eggs. Say it with me. Beef, dairy, eggs. Say it with me. Beef, dairy, eggs. Say it with me. Write it down. Tattoo it on your ass. Beef, dairy, eggs. Then carbs. Done. What about pizza? Well, that's a carb. Yes, but that's not the right carb. Fruit, honey, syrup, rice, tubers. Done. Well, what about protein shakes? Do you see protein shakes here? Well, what about granola? Do you see granola here? Well, what about protein pancakes? Do you see beef, dairy, eggs? Beef, dairy, eggs. Beef, dairy, eggs. Grass-fed, grass-finished, regeneratively raised, 100% from the land, the same latitude of which you live. Source it from a local farm. Go to the farmer. He'd love to meet you. I'm a farmer, part-time. I'd love to meet you. We'd love to meet you. Beef, dairy, eggs. Food quality. Done. Training. Baseline. Okay, I have a 100-mile ultramarathon coming up in October. I have my Ironman, full distance Ironman, next Saturday. I'm not you, and you're not me. Baseline. You can maybe get to my level someday, but baseline. Training, baseline. 3 to 4 times per week. In the gym, strength training, heavy, intense, compound lifts, pressing, pushing, pulling, squatting, hinging. Baseline. If you're a bit older or injured or frail and you don't want to do those heavy compound lifts, fine. Bodybuilding works fine too. Bro splits, dumbbells, machines, done. Baseline. NEAT plus steps, 10 to 12K. NEAT, what is NEAT? Non-exercise activity thermogenesis. This is NEAT. Mowing the lawn is NEAT. Cleaning your house is NEAT. Picking up your kids' clothes in the kitchen is NEAT. Getting it on with your wife at night is NEAT. Everything you're doing outside of your planned workouts in the gym or cardio is NEAT. I would consider steps NEAT. It's not really cardio. You know, I would consider like steady state cardio, like incline treadmill, Stairmaster, cycling, stuff that gets your heart rate, you know, to the higher end of zone 2, maybe even zone 3. So steps is, in my opinion, can go along with NEAT. Well, how do I get that many steps? That's a lot. Bro, just every meal, go walk 10 minutes. Each meal, if you eat 3-4 times a day, you eat 3 times a day, boom. Depending on your pace, you'll get close. And then all the other stuff, walking to the gym, walking up and down the stairs because we don't use the elevator, going to work, bringing the kids to soccer. You're getting your NEAT, you're getting your steps. I combine them. I don't consider steps and NEAT cardio. Which brings me to cardio. You don't need it. Baseline. We need to get you from 20% body fat down to 15 to 12 to 10, and then down to 9% or 8%. By the way, in my opinion, 9 to 11 is the best spot for all men. Old, young, broken, sick, doesn't matter. 9 to 11%. It can be done. 12% is too fat. 8% for most is just too lean. When do you add cardio? We'll get to it on the back when you stall. I'm going to go over my stalling protocols. If you stall, we might need to add cardio as a last resort. Here it is, stalling. Number one, if you're stalling to go, maybe you're 18%, you started at 20, you got down to 17, you're stuck. You've been stuck here for a few months. Don't cut calories. Wait. Be patient. Don't cut calories just yet. To get this, wait. The first thing, double check your calories. Are you overeating? Are you measuring and tracking everything properly? Bring out the scale. Well, I'm good, man. I've been eating 2,400 calories for months. I know it, man. I know it. Maybe you do. But maybe you're messing it up. Bring out the scale. I promise you'll be humbled. You're overeating. Bring out the scale. Now, you could also be overeating from hidden fat or incorrect carbs and sugar processed ingredients. Always check the ingredients labels, guys. Don't eat stuff with added sugar. Don't eat stuff that you can't pronounce the name of. So if you're reading an ingredients list and you see something you can't pronounce, don't eat it. It's keeping you fat. It's keeping you inflamed. It's keeping you stalled. Once you double check your calories with your scale and you're not overeating from eating from hidden fats, butter, oil that your wife is putting into your food, that the restaurants are putting into your food, that the fast food lines at work are putting into your food, the buffets, you got to check this stuff. If you're eating out a lot, there's a lot of hidden fats through oil, seed oils, butter. You got to get rid of that stuff. Is butter bad? No. But if you eat a stick of butter, you're going to be over your calories by a lot. Check for hidden fats. Ask your wife, hey, babe, you look hot, but I think you're putting too much butter with the ground beef or the rice. Okay, baby. Tell her. It's your body. It's your life. Tell her. Get it right. Next, retest. 2 weeks. After you check everything, retest. Don't cut the calories yet. Retest. 2 weeks. If you still are stalled, add 2,000 to 3,000 more steps per week. So if you're at 10,000, you'll be doing 12. If you're at 12,000, you'll be doing, 14, 15,000 steps. Retest. Retest. 2 weeks. Don't cut calories yet. Then, still stalled. Add 1 cardio session, or if you're already doing a cardio session, increase it by 15 minutes. Well, Steve, when should I put that cardio session in? Well, since your training baseline is 3 to 4 times per week, throw it in during the week. I like to do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday cardio for my clients, and Friday strength session again, back in the gym. 30 to 45 minutes, or if you're already doing 30, 45 minutes, add an hour, do an hour, add 15 minutes. Retest. 2 weeks. If that still doesn't work, drop the calories by 100 calories. Do it with the fat. If you're doing 90 grams of fat, bring it down to 80. We all know that in 1 gram of fat, you have 9 calories. Right? So, if you drop 10 grams, 10 times 9 is 90. There's your 100 calories. Don't drop the carbs, drop the fat a little bit. Don't go too low. Your body, your hormones, you want to look good, you want to have great body composition, you need fat. You need carbs. You need protein. Don't go too low on the fat. This is a last resort, dropping the calories. So number 1, if you're stalling, I want to review this because this is the most important part of my plan, right? My honest plan to get you into amazing shape from 20%, 15, 12, 10, 9. Double check calories, bring out the scale. Are you overeating from hidden fats, incorrect carbs, processed ingredients, sugar? Retest. 2 weeks. Add your 2,000 to 3,000 more steps per week or per day. Retest. 2 weeks. Still stalled. Check increase cardio, 15 minutes, or add a session if you're not doing any. Retest. 2 weeks. Then, Hail Mary, last ditch effort. Calories from the fat. Bring it down. 100 calories. That'll do the trick. If all this didn't. So, gentlemen, I hope you learned a lot in this video. I really put a lot of effort and time and thought into this video. All of our clients at American Stallion are experts at this now. Experts with a capital E. And gentlemen, please, if you have a question, put it down below in the comments. I read and respond to everything. I really do. I will help you. I'm here to serve you. The only reason I am here, my primary objective on planet Earth, is to serve and help you get down to 10%, 9%, 10% body fat. 9 to 11 is where you want to be. I promise you. So leave me a comment. Please. I will get back to you. And perhaps one day I will see you at the top. Good night.